So Sonny, what do we got this week?
I
What you
thought
got?
you was gonna start it off.
Okay, okay. I thought we was gonna talk about the, you know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
let's start off with your baby jump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
This
let's
like
lighten
the
it
set.
up.
Okay, okay. So hey, y'all know him. Y'all all know him, the baby rapper from North Carolina, of course. Uh, apparently, uh, he shot somebody that was trespassing on his property in North Carolina. I don't know how much you guys have heard into the story, but there's reports that I don't know what this person's intentions were for trespassing. There's several reports that he possibly shot at the house, but the baby shot him, and there are some reports where you can hear him calling into the police saying, "Hey, somebody trespassed on my property. I had to neutralize him to make sure he didn't go any further. And they're asking him
Is he
where.
dead?
No, he shot him in the leg. He shot him in the
How
leg.
is it that the baby can shoot you in the leg and the cops can't aim for shit?
This now that's a very good topic. That's a very good topic because
Telling me a rapper got better aim than the cops?
yeah,
Lord.
yeah, and that's from afar too. Don't even get me started on that. We supposed to been have that George Floyd bill passed, but that's a whole nother spill. Yeah, so yeah, I just thought that was funny, man, because that's the second time he shot somebody. He shot somebody in Walmart too. So I'm like, this y'all better stop messing with the baby, man. Just let him get his space, because you know what I'm saying. He's armed and ready. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting, but then that goes into a spill of more related gun events. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if you are aware. I forgot to mention this to you when we was talking on the phone, but LA. I don't know if you've been hearing about LA, but it's not the place you want to visit right now. It's very, very volatile. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of gang related violence in regards to celebrity home invasions. You flossing on the gram, and you see it all the time. Tekashi 6ix9ine did it. These rappers, I don't know why they do it. They're just, oh, I got money, counting money, throwing it on the ground. Look at this jewelry, money and stuff. And all the time, these dang gang members and people that do that stuff is just looking. What's his address say? Okay. All right, cool. Y'all gotta stop doing that, man. Y'all gotta stop doing that stuff. What's Ray Shrimmer say? No flex zone. Hey, y'all better chill out. Like, it's 2022, and just because you're doing well, not there's other people that aren't doing as well as you. So yeah. But the real question is, I actually wanted to ask you that. What's your thought process on guns, and if you consider them dangerous, if you consider them to be the current gun laws that we have in each state, because they vary state to state. New York and Chicago, for one, have one of the strictest gun law states, and they also have the most violence and gun related crimes per se in each of those states. So it's just to me, my thought process is, maybe, and this sounds crazy for me to say it, but maybe we should kind of follow the same path as Texas. Now, when I say Texas, I say Texas currently has no permit. It's kind of like an open carry state. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of, it's almost like the 1720s with the cowboys. You know what I'm saying? You just walk into this saloon with your little 6-shooter. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you just going in that. That's kind of how I picture Texas. You know what I'm saying? People just walking in, howdy, howdy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they were saying back then. Don't judge me, but yeah, I'm just kind of curious what your thought process is, because it's got me thinking. And even DC is kind of dangerous, so it's got me thinking, man, I might have to get a gun because the old saying, it's better to be judged by
It's better
uh
to have one and not need it than to need it and not have it.
no, I was talking about the other one. It's better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6. You hear that one?
Yeah, I've heard it before.
Yeah. It's better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6. All day, every day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. What's your spill on it though, Sonny?
All right, so let me start off by saying, first of all, anybody fucking with a baby at this point, you just want to die, because the dude is literally already showing you he will shoot your ass real quick. So why would you even run up on the why would you run up on dude anywhere? Like, don't run up on him. Don't run up on him in Chuck E. Cheese. He might shoot you and leave you in the balls. Like, stop it. Like, why would you? If I was gonna rob somebody and the first thing I saw on that joint said the baby, I go, all right, next house, because that dude will knock your head off. So it's like, on that instant, if you going and messing around with the baby, just expect to probably get shot about twice. So I mean, it's just what it is. But if you're talking about but I'm still laughing at the fact that the baby still got better aim than 90% of the fucking cops, because
that's crazy, right?
This dude is talking about, I neutralized him. Yeah, the cops will terminate you, not neutralize.
Well, it depends on your skin color, right? It depends on your skin. You can,
of course.
If you're white, you can do all these crazy crimes, and they'll be like, hold on, wait, let me make sure this guy has some meal. Let's pull over at McDonald's and get him a Big Mac or something before we take him.
But it also really depends on where it's at, because depending on where it's at, cops is just literally a running around, like they're a gang. They'll pick on anybody that don't got no influence.
Oh,
so
cops definitely.
They'll mess with some white people too in certain areas. You know what I'm saying?
So?
But
you think so?
No, because white people, like black people, ain't the only people getting shot, though. So they've killed white people too. It's just not at as big a rate as us. But that's, like I said, in certain places they want to throw them nuts around and show you they're a fucking mafia running around. But if you're talking about in some of these like places like Arizona and Texas and Iowa's and shit like that, they coming for you. Like, mainly, like, they'll let the white people walk, go to Burger King or whatever, and they'll take our head on a platter back to the to the morgue. So it's just what it is.
Traffic stop, just for
But
you heard they my bad. You heard they killed that one guy. What was it? Was it in Michigan, Grand Rapids? So the story goes, I guess it was just a regular traffic stop. Cop pulled him over. For some reason, I think he was an immigrant, so he really didn't speak English too well. But he, his first stop, I guess processing it as a black man, he sees a cop pull him over. I don't know what the rationale or the cause of it was, but he gets out the car, and then he starts running, but he's not a threat at this point. This is just a traffic stop. Instead of letting him go or whatever, the cop still pursues, tries to tase him. I guess at this point it's a struggle between him and the cop. He tries to grab the taser. You already know how the story goes. Tries to grab the taser, doesn't work. So he pulls out his gun, wrestles the guy to the ground. Somehow the guy he turns the guy around, I guess, to put the cuffs on him, and he ends up shooting the guy in the back of the head, basically execution style. and he's trying to say that his life was in danger. That seems like a stretch to me, but it's just me. I mean, I mean, it's funny because they made a show about this, but how to get away with murder in America: be a white male cop and shoot a black male and say your life's in danger. They'll let you go every time. You might lose a little bit of pay, but you'll still get your job back. It's
All
the
right,
same.
so hold on. So what I'm saying here is, man, I mean, and white female cops too, but
White, yeah,
I mean, that's not where I'm trying to stop at. So like that just happens now. Like that's inevitable at this point. Like I don't trust cops. Most black people don't trust cops. We ain't never trust cops because it is not the fact that we're just doing wrong. It's the fact that these fuckers harass us. And so, like the first time I ever got pulled over, motherfucker said, "Why are you here?" Like I wasn't allowed to be there.
damn.
And I was like, it wasn't a gated community. You know what I'm saying? It was just, I was just rolling through Arlington. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just rolling through Arlington, getting from, I think I might have been coming from DC, just coming back to the house.
Yeah.
And I mean, they got me there. They got me, in Manassas. Why are you here? Because I can be. Like, I work out here. Like,
yeah.
I got pulled over so many times by the same dude, by like the third time, he said, "Oh, it's you." Like,
Dude,
you know what I'm saying?
damn, he's just racially violent, bro.
I mean, but it is what it is. I mean, I saw him like, the first time that I ever saw a dude, I was going up the street. He's coming down the street. We locked eyes for a brief, hot split second as we were passing each other at about 2 a.m.
You knew he was
he made but he made the UE and he pulled me over. And so, that's just the inevitability of it. But when it comes to the guns and shit, I mean, look at the statistics, man. We kill each other at a higher rate than most countries, 90% of the countries, because they don't have our stupid ass gun laws. Like, there is no reason that nobody should have a damn chopper. Nobody should have a damn AK-47. The fuck, like, even if you were going deer hunting, you're gonna explode that fucking deer, hitting that shit with 100 fucking bullets at one time. So, that deer ain't even gonna be, you ain't gonna put it on your mantle and you ain't gonna eat it. So
unless you're concerned about a bear coming at you. At that point,
fuck all that. That's bullshit.
At that point, and so you got something.
No. Hold on. Calm down. And okay. Like, so what I'm trying to say is, like, there's no reason to have this shit. Like, you look at Japan, they got way more people than we do. They don't have a quarter of the problems we do. Half of their law enforcement don't even hold guns. So it's just like, we have people that's walking around. Yeah, now you're talking about a state that has open carry and you ain't got to have a permit for it. Wonderful. More people that if they get frustrated or angry for whatever fucking reason will just pull that shit out and shoot you.
Shout out to
lives.
Yeah,
that's more lives ruined. The person that gets shot and the person that's shooting. It's stupid. To me,
yeah,
I'm
get it though. I kind of get it, because they, the thing is, the most gun violence occurs in these states that have strict gun laws. Because the reason being, and my theory about it is, the law-abiding citizens like ourselves follow the laws, but criminals, guess what? Don't care. Don't. So you can restrict guns all you want. They're still walking around with guns.
It's not about criminals.
And guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna get.
But it's not about the criminals.
Or worse.
It's not about the criminals. Like, criminals aren't the ones that make up the majority of people that got guns. It's people that's in there thinking they got to protect themselves half the time.
So, well, they have to, because.
Well, I mean, you don't have, like, not fashion. Look, man, like, it's not necessary. When you put the energy out there, you get the energy back. For instance, I used to run around with a switchblade all the time, right? Anytime I got into some scuffles or shit, that bitch came out, right?
Yeah.
Not gonna talk about nothing because I'm not getting myself in trouble. But
the fifth before you please, because then I might have to step away and go to the bathroom, and then you just so I don't know nothing.
First of all, you weren't there, so it don't matter if your fucking ass go to the bathroom or stay here. It's still on me. But regardless, I'm saying when I had that thing, it was easier for that shit to come out because I had it. Gave me the confidence to pull it out. Same thing, but the same thing. If I had a gun, it would have gave me the confidence to go, oh, okay, you seem like you infringing on my space. Let me go ahead and pull this out and back your ass up, or actively shoot your ass and get myself fucked up. But the moment that I put that motherfucking joint away and say, you know what, I want to try something here. And this is back in around college. I said, you know what? It seemed like every time I get into an issue, that shit come out. And it can cause bigger issues, of course. You know, and could have a couple of times put me in bigger, like terrible situations. And I said, you know what? I'm not even gonna carry this shit no more. Right? So I put that joint up in the drawer and I walked out. Anytime, even when I was about to have some static with it, because I didn't have it on me, I wasn't thinking about the joint. So I was going, yo, all right, let's go ahead and talk this out. Now, if it had to come to the hands, it came to the hands, but ain't nobody get stabbed. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody, and nothing happened, no slashing happened because I kept that joint at the crib. The violence and issues I dealt with back in those days went from here to here, just by the fact that I wasn't even carrying that bullshit with me, because it's the energy you put out. So, you know, you gotta, you know, these open carry cases, these places that are supposed to have these strict gun laws, that makes people more want to have them anyway. Because think about it, when you was a kid or when you was in college or whatever, and before you was 21 years old, when they talk about, okay, let's get you some liquor, you was excited. When you turn 21, you can get it yourself. You wasn't excited, was you?
Nope.
Because you could get it yourself. It wasn't forbidden no more.
Yeah, I mean, I understand where you're coming from, and that's an excellent point. I just got one other tidbit to kind of rival that. What do you do if you are a celebrity or, you know, somebody that has sustained
you got security?
Okay, okay. I mean, yeah.
You got security. Like if first of all, somebody got to catch a body, let the security get it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Now it's different because we know what kind of country we're in. And if you have a substantial amount of wealth, there are people that are looking at that wealth as a come up. And so, yes, if you're in that position, yeah, you might, like I said, you know, I'm not Mr. Gun Guy. But at the same time, if I have a fucking 14-room mansion and shit like that, even though I'm gonna have, you know, security gates and guards and everything around that bitch like it's a damn compound. But even if so not, they come into my crib, yeah, I might have a hammer up in that joint just to make sure, you know, all right, whoop, whoop, that I hear some joints coming, some movement on the line. All right, let's go ahead and, you know, play 007 real quick and see what happens. But, you know, but that's the shit. Like, but if I don't got that type of shit, I'm not gonna bring that energy. So it's like, you ride me, man. Like Chris Tucker said, you practicing.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm with the old saying. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like in these days and times, you know what I'm saying, better to have it than not. You know, you hear of all these cases. The great and late Sean Taylor, Washington Redskins, safety, you know what I'm saying? They broke into his house. All he had was a machete. Of course, the intruders had guns. You know, it's the old "don't bring a knife to a gunfight" thing. Like, I just don't want to be in a situation like that myself. You know, not
like
not.
I'm pro get away. I'm pro get guns off away. Period. Like, I wish, honestly, I'm such a fan of the Japanese culture, and it's like, I wish motherfuckers just had honor and in the heart to just throw hands, or, man, go ahead, grab the blades and go ahead and get to it. But
you know that, you know what I'm saying?
But it's punkish to me. It's some weak shit that you gotta go and shoot a dude from 50 fucking feet away from you. Like, there ain't no honor in that shit to me.
I mean, I hear you, but but it goes back to that argument, you know what I'm saying? So you say that, and then let's say you getting in a fight, and this dude happens to be, I don't know, 6'9". Maybe he's
Take your ass whooping. Stop being a bitch.
the heck of a ass whooping to take from him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like 2 of those right hooks will just put you in a deep sleep. Yeah,
Wonderful. A deep sleep, not a deep death. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? But
you might wake up in 2030 with them joints like, damn, what I missed.